There was a time I wore your coat. It smelled like smoke and Sunday note. We'd sit beneath the sycamore. You'd say my name like it meant more. You'd call me darling just because. No reason needed, that's how it was. A whisper low, a kiss goodnight. Your voice would wrap me in its light. Back when you called me darling, stars felt near. Even the silence had no fear. Those little words lit up my skies like fireflies caught in your eyes. I still walk past that coffee place, still picture you in your sideways grace. They changed the chairs, the walls, the name, but not the way I feel the same. Back when you called me darling, my hand stayed warm, even through every coming storm. Now days go on, but not quite right. I miss that word each quiet night. It wasn't just the sound you made, but how it made the world okay. And though you're gone, I sometimes hear that old word dancing through the air. Back when you called me darling, time stood still, and all I needed was your will. Some names may fade, some dreams may part, but darling still holds half my heart. We play that song 100 times. It danced with us between the lines. The room still holds your laugh somehow. The lights feel softer now. Your coat still hangs by the old brass hook, and on the shelf our favorite book. The turntable spins though no one's near. Each note reminds me we're here. Before the record stops, I close my eyes and feel your hand, and your goodbyes a final chord, a final drop. Let me hold this heart. Before the record stopped, we never said when we would end. Just see you soon and love, friend. But music knows what words can't say. It plays the part we gave away. Before the record stopped, and silence grows, I let the melody gently close. One more slow spin, one final pop, I'll remember you. Before the record stops, they say that love can fade with time, but ours is pressed in every line. So when the needle lifts away, I'll still hum you every day. You find a record stop, I breathe it in, that sacred place where we had been. Let the silence softly drop, but I loved you true before the record stopped. They sit in a drawer, tucked under lace, pages of hope, now yellow with grace. I wrote them when silence became too loud, but folded each one, never speaking aloud. Some start with dear you, some don't at all. Some speak of dancing, others recall the night we met, your coat in the rain, the way you looked back through the window pane. Letters I never sent, words I couldn't give, moments I sealed away just to let them live. They carried my heart, though you never knew. Every word was mine, and always for you. I nearly mailed one on your birthday last June, but settled instead for a quiet tune. I hummed it alone in our old cafe, still hearing your laugh echo far away. Letters I never sent, stacked by the bed, holding the love I never said. They waited for you in silence and ink, while I only watched and tried not to think. If you ever return, they'll still be there, wrapped in the ribbon of soft despair. But if you don't, that's fine somehow. I've made peace with who I am now. Letters I never sent, ghosts in a line of all that was almost, of all that was mine. And maybe that's love, quiet and true. The sky wore blue like a summer dress, and you beside me in your Sunday best. A breeze so soft it moved the leaves, and time stood still beneath the trees. We walked past fences painted white. Your hand in mine just felt so right. No rush, no plans, no place to be, just sunlight dancing through the green. One Sunday afternoon the world slowed down. No noise, no crowds, no busy town, just you and me in that golden light. I've never felt more love, more right. You laughed at clouds shaped like a shoe, and told me stories, half of them true. I held your arm and leaned in near, the only sound, your voice so clear. One Sunday afternoon time disappeared, like every doubt had disappeared. You smiled and all the world felt small, but in that moment I had it all. And though the seasons change their tune, I always find you in that afternoon. Some loves may fade, but some remain, like sunlight resting on a window pane. One Sunday afternoon, soft and wide, your memory walks right by my side. No storm could wash that gentle day. It lives in me in every way. Raindrops tap against the glass, just like your words, soft but never meant to last. I made some tea and watched the sky, the kind of gray that makes the world sigh. I thought of you not with pain, but with a weight I couldn't name. The chair you love still holds its place, its cushion worn like time erased. You said goodbye without a sound, but every drop brings echoes down. Rain on my window, tell me a story of love once warm, now distant and blurry. I trace your name in the fog and wait as memories drip and hesitate. They say the heart forgets in time, but silence rings where you were mine. The morning comes, the curtains sway, but pieces of you choose to stay. whispers of love I face alone. I'm not broken, just weather worn, a little faded, not yet torn. If tears must fall, let them be kind, like rain that falls but leaves no sign. Rain on my window, stay a bit longer. Let me feel weaker, let me feel stronger. You're gone for good, or so they say, but rain keeps bringing you back each day. The kettle hums, the sky won't clear, and yet somehow I'm glad you were here. I made your coffee just the same. 2 spoons of sugar called your name, but in the steam you didn't rise. Just empty cups and morning skies. You never asked why I looked down, or why I cried when no one's round. I wore a smile, but left things cold. So many truths I didn't hold, the things I never said, they haunt me now, like songs unsung. They still know how to echo through this quiet bed. Your absence fed the things I never said. I could have told you, please don't go, or you were all I'll ever know. But pride stood tall and silence grew, and now I speak to shadows of you, the things I never said. Whisper still through midnight air. They bend my will. If time could turn, if words could mend, I'd speak them all before the end. I see you now, just past the light, in all the wrongs I didn't right. You wait in places we once knew, and every silence unspoken, left unread, but I still dream the words I never said. You said goodbye without a word, not even a sigh, no final hurt. Just turned the key, then walked away, left me staring at yesterday. The kettle whistled, the rain stayed still. Your empty cup beside the windowsill. I sat alone with questions loud, but answers lost inside a cloud. It's the way you left me, not the fact you're gone. No slam door, no angry dawn, just silence soft like falling snow. And that's the part I'll never know. You packed so light, I miss the clues. No bitter word, no sign to lose. Your scent remained for one more night, then faded slowly with the light. It's the way you left me, like you'd never been. No photos torn, no breaking scene, just space and shadow. Time turned thin, and no one saw what lived within. A single sock beneath the chair, a strand of hair still lingers there. I whisper things you'll never hear, but somehow I still feel you near. It's the way you left me, the quiet kind that creeps beneath and steals your mind. Not with fire, but with air. You disappear like you were never there. Smile like morning sun, the kind that makes the shadows run. And in that crowd of busy feet, you made my heart forget to beat. I spilled my tea, forgot my name, but somehow knew we felt the same. And not a glance, the world stood still. It wasn't fate, but it felt so real. When you walked my way, the sky turned blue, like clouds stepped back to make room for you. I didn't speak, I didn't try, but I've been floating ever since that high. You paused and smiled and looked away, but somehow I can't leave that day. 1,000 dreams leaves began to play from just one Sunday in May. When you walked my way, the noise was gone, just you and me. Though you moved on, somehow that moment chose to stay. Like music I hear when skies turn gray. Maybe someday you'll cross again with older hearts and wiser friends, but I'll still hold that first hello, the way it blooms so soft and slow. When you walked my way, the world felt wide, and suddenly I bloomed inside. No need for words, no need to stay. You changed my life when you walked my way.